Hi, Arlington teachers. I'm Dan Braun. I teach at the high school in LMS, and in light of our current situation, I wanted to share with you a software I use, Open Broadcaster software. It's a free software you can download that lets you do screencasting, and I'll just run you through it. But it's a free software. You can type in OBS Studio, and it's for Mac, Windows, or Linux. And I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the software. So if you download it and you open it, this is what the software looks like. Don't worry about the fact that it's like doing this infinity thing. That's just because I have the actual software casting itself. And that's basically because I'm doing this called a window catcher. So if I go here, I'm just going to make a new scene. So these are all different setups I have. So I'm going to do this one for screencast video, and we're going to build one with the software. So right here, I've got nothing in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a display capture. So I can add, I already have existing ones, but I'll make a new one just so you guys can see how to do this. So under display capture, we're going to go here, and I have two displays. So I'm going to go with the current display that I'm on. I'm going to click OK. So it's capturing my display. And what I also have is I have on this one a video capture device, which is my webcam. And I have an external webcam, not a built-in. So I'm just going to add it, add existing. And this is my webcam right here, which is making me enormous. So I'm just going to throw this in the corner and shrink it a bit. If this is all you want, uh, this is very simple to do. All you'd have to do is hit start recording, and then anything that pops up on your display you would be able to see. So if you wanted to go through and do some slideshows and just talk and give notes as you go through the slideshow, that would broadcast in your recording and you'd be good to go. If you wanted to do something a little different, there's a bunch of programs you can use. Autodesk SketchBook's a great one that's free, and you could do things like it's just a blank canvas. You can select your pen tool and you can draw with it. So you go on a layer, and you can draw. So 2 plus 2, and you can actually set up ahead of time with multiple layers as you go, and you can just turn things on. So there's lots of options here for things you can do besides PowerPoints. So that's our Autodesk Sketchbook. If this is all you want to do, that's fine. You can go to settings, and the only thing you really got to worry about in settings is just your recording settings. So for that, you go to output and you select where you would like it to output, and these are the formats I use. MP4, I like high quality, medium-sized files. So you can do a little bit of different options here, but that's typically what I go with. And you click OK, and as soon as you hit stop recording, which I got to bring the actual one I'm recording with over, you hit stop recording, and it'll stop recording, and then you can go to that folder. So if I went into my folder, I've got a bunch of screencasts in here. So there's my folder, and these are all the screencasts I've done for my students. So like I could open it up. So I've got it here opened up, and it takes you through what I'm doing with the kids. And then you can take this file and you can go to your Google Drive and you can just add that file into your Google Drive. So I could go to File, Upload Videos. That's the wrong video folder. It's the one on the D drive. Apologies. So you go to your folder, and then you can upload it into your Google Drive. It'll take some time to process, but then once it's processed, you can share that on a Google Classroom or somewhere with your students. So you could go to Google Classroom and you could share with your students, add file from Drive. I don't know if it'll be up there, but it's in there in recent, so I can go add, and I could add this with description, whatever. I'm going to delete this in a second, but it'll post it in there and then your students will have access to this. Now, at the moment, this is probably still going to say something like this video is being processed. It usually takes a little while for it to finish processing, uh, but it will eventually upload within a half hour usually and be good to go. So these are some of the benefits of using this in our current situation. If you're trying to get more in-depth lessons to your students, this is a nice path to do so.